Yeah.
Look at here, man. I want to see his
just help.
face.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to see his face. Because they about to get clipped. You know why they going to get clipped?
Let's start the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Reggie, Smooth, Little James, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
What's up? I am Smooth with the 5 O's. Welcome to Sports Spot, yo. All sports talking one spot. And yes, it is going down today.
Absolutely,
We got the game on right now because we couldn't even get this show started because you know this Golden State Warrior dude over
I'm
here.
not even thinking straight
And he
right
just
now.
missed.
Right.
And he just missed. Yeah,
He missed.
baby.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Guess what?
Game
the
over.
Clippers are about to clip them and sit them to the play in. What I tell y'all. Ooh. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry.
You
We
know
gonna
what?
get this
You
show
know what?
going.
They had curry, but they didn't have enough seasoning.
Oh. Until the right of me, y'all already know who it is. Bo knows because he just came with a
That
good
right.
one.
That right.
Yeah. And to my left.
Don't even say my name, bro.
My baby. My
That
GW
Golden
super
State
fan.
super
you know what
fan.
I'm saying? Going to the play-in. The almighty Little J. Give it to him, baby. Give it to him. Come on, man. You got to cheer up, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be all y'all in
Yeah.
the play-in, though.
You in the playoffs.
It's not like y'all all the way out. Y'all still in the
Right.
play-in. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Y'all got 3 seconds left.
Right.
It's 1:24, 1:19 up. It's over. Yes, it is over. Ah.
Hey,
How
they
y'all
was
doing
stealing
today?
from him, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, buddy. There's a ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know you feeling a little emotional right now,
Yeah,
but
it's
you know
gonna be okay.
it's gonna be all
They
right.
did it to themselves, though, man.
Man,
Yeah, it's gonna be all right.
So, I
You
mean,
know?
only teams y'all got to worry about is
It's a lot of teams in the playoffs. really.
Memphis, and the Timberwolves. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's the only one y'all got to worry about.
We can beat both of them. I ain't worried about that.
You ain't worried
but-
about that?
I ain't worried about that
Okay.
at all.
But that makes y'all chances of winning a championship that much slimmer because now you got
Yes.
Play hard.
Yeah, you got 2 hard games to even get into the playoffs, and then y'all get them young boys at OKC.
But we can beat everybody in the playoffs, though, so I'm not worried about that.
Ooh, I can't
Oh.
tell because y'all just lost to the Clippers.
Yeah.
The Clippers play good.
Yeah.
The Clippers have played good ball. I mean,
yeah.
you know,
But you said you can beat everybody.
They played good ball. I mean, but the
Any
team,
given day, though.
first
Any
2
given
teams,
Yeah,
the top
yeah.
10 teams can
Just
beat
like
anybody, bro.
You know what? Just like the movie, Jamie Foxx movie, Any Given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday.
That happened today.
that happened
Okay.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is my prediction. I predict that OKC lose in the first round. That's my prediction. Why y'all so high on them? They gone first round. Because everybody
OKC,
from
okay.
1 to 8 is really good and capable of beating each other, whatever. And they ain't got enough to what it takes. Well, they would be gone first round. OKC. Say I said it.
Well, now,
So the Warriors in the
anybody can
But
seventh.
that really put us in a good fight because we ain't got to worry about facing a team like,
Well-
OKC or somebody, or the Lakers or something like that. They may work out to where we end up, playing the Lakers in the
y'all
championship
not gonna
game for the,
for
you know
the
what I mean?
championship, and then
For the
that's gonna be even
championship,
worse for
yeah.
y'all because now y'all got to go through.
We not caring about that, man. We pretty good. We just had a bad game.
So who has
On any given
the
Sunday.
who has the better standing between the Warriors and Grizzlies?
The Warriors.
The Warriors, we beat
Warriors.
them. Yeah.
Warriors. So
Yeah, the Warriors, Grizzlies.
so if they tied up,
Timberwolves and who else is in play? Yeah.
I think we'll lock up with the Grizzlies first round. I mean, the first
Well-
round in the play-in.
I'm trying to think. who else
look
is
like
in
the
play?
Warriors got the 7th spot locked in.
Yeah.
Because even
Yeah,
if
'cause
the
now-
Grizzlies
Yeah,
lose,
'cause,
I mean, even if the Grizzlies win,
Well, the Grizzlies might not make it with that loss, though.
wait a
The
minute.
Grizzlies might not
if
make it
the
with that loss.
Grizzlies win,
just
they'll
thought
be
about
tied
that.
with the Warriors for the 7th seed. But based on, head to head,
Yeah, that's the
Warriors,
catch right there
yeah.
now because I
based
think
on head to
Minnesota
head.
might go up.
Oh, Minnesota's in the 6th spot.
In the 6th spot now.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lakers.
that's
y'all better-
probably- that's
ooh,
probably
but now
a
you
lot.
talking about a playoff series now?
That's gonna be
Yeah, I
good.
know.
Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
Lakers gonna beat them.
The Lakers gonna win that.
The Lakers, that's it. Lakers gonna beat them.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
Lakers
to get them
will
out the
beat
way.
them 'cause,
yeah. So who do OKC matches up with in the first round?
Well, it all depends. All depends. Oh shoot. It all depends where.
OKC gets whoever is in the 6th seed. Whoever's number 6.
No, they get
No,
eight seed,
whoever
eight seed.
comes out of the play-in, that's who
at
they
the
get.
8th spot.
At the 7th spot, actually. Really. That's
So they'll play us.
No.
They'll play us.
OKC is number 1.
Yeah,
so
got
they
it.
would play
Yeah,
8.
they're gonna play whoever's at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll play
So-
Golden State then. I mean, Golden State are either the winner between Golden State.
I think Golden State could have the 7th spot locked up. I think.
No, you gotta win to have anything locked up.
That's what I'm saying. But if you look at the standings, Golden State just lost, so they're 48 and 34. Right? There's the 82 games. The Grizzlies are 47 and 34. If they win, then they'll be tied. But based on head-to-head, the Warriors are on top. So the Warriors can
boot
pretty
them.
much lock that in.
Well, see, the key thing is you have to win point blank period.
No, what is,
Yeah,
you're not
that's
making
what I'm
it-
saying.
but you're
The
not making it-
Grizzlies have to win. Well, it doesn't matter now.
Nah,
Any,
because
any
they-
one of them teams is only a one-game shot. It ain't no series and nothing. It's a
Memphis
one
might not
game
make
No,
it.
I'm talking about
They have
when
to-
the
Memphis
when the
could knock-
lineup.
Memphis could knock Golden State out.
No, they cannot because Golden State would have had
No.
Understand what
stipulations was if Golden
Are
State
you talking about
won.
during the
For them to
playoffs?
make the
Doing the
playoffs.
play-in. You
No,
got
the play-
Doing
yeah.
the play-in.
the
That's-
play-in decides who gets
But they gotta-
the 7th and 8th spot.
But they
Right.
If they lose both
But
games
look.
in there, they done. They not getting ready to get no chance
look
to
at
get
your
no 7 or
standing.
8 spot. I
Who-
get what the
who-
standings
what you
is.
saying?
Yeah.
But you got to
No,
understand
they had to make the play based off technicalities, man. If the Golden State had to win today in order for them to, and they had to, somebody else had to lose. But I think that both of them, that's so Golden State lost, but it was on stipulations of
Well,
somebody
it-
else
I mean,
losing
but
too.
when
So
you-
they might not even
okay,
make
so
the
basically-
tournament.
So basically what y'all
Memphis
said-
might
so-
not make the tournament.
So basically, what y'all trying to say is that if no matter who is it, what 4 teams is playing in the play-in, you understand what I'm saying? Regardless of record, whichever 4 teams in the play-in is playing, you trying to tell me just because this person's record is a game or 2 more than
No.
this one? But that's what I'm trying to get y'all to
It's the
understand.
it's the most wins during the regular season.
What I'm
No,
what
when you
I'm
go
trying
into
to
the
say.
play-in, it is 4 teams, right?
Yes.
The winner out of them 4 teams is who's going in that 7 and 8 spot. That's what I'm trying to get y'all
Right.
to understand. So if Golden State ain't one of them winners, what that mean?
No, what
That
are you
mean
talking?
they
I don't
ain't-
understand what you saying, man. What are you saying?
Okay.
What are you
Start
saying,
over.
though?
It is 4 teams
Yeah.
Right.
in the play-in.
Right.
It's called a play-in
Yeah.
for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Play in to get in. You got
to
to
the playoff.
win to get in.
Yeah, but we
to
not
the
worried
playoff.
about. We not worried about that. We can beat them too. We can beat them. So that's
No,
if it
I
was a
understand
fit.
what you're
But what I'm
saying.
saying
what you're
is
saying.
there's not a.
You got to win. We say
You
all of them
gotta
got to
win.
win though.
But what-
all of them have to win.
But so
Every
that means,
team
what
got to
I'm
win.
that means
saying-
everybody gonna bring their A game.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah, but
got
what
to
I'm
win.
saying,
So that means
at the
anybody-
current
yeah, every-
situation, at the current situation, the Warriors are in 7th spot.
That's what he's trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying. But
You still
but
playing.
what you saying, 7 and 8 play each other, 9 and 10 play
plays,
each other.
yeah.
The winner of 7 and 8 plays the winner of
8, 9.
8 and 9.
Yeah.
That winner takes 7th spot,
Yeah.
and then the losers takes the 8th
eighth
spot.
spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that.
So
but
what
I
I'm
was just saying at the
saying is-
current, yeah.
You mess around, won't even be in there.
Nah, we ain't
Right.
worried about that.
That's true.
That's a possibility.
That's
Okay,
true.
you try to tell me
Yeah,
Ja
it's a
Morant-
possibility, it's a
Ja
possibility.
Morant jump off of 50 in a game. You what? Curry can't check him. Butler can't slow him down. So wait. So you
Yeah,
trying to tell
but
me he can't get hot and have a good game and
But he
put them
can't
boys
check-
down?
But they
check
can,
Curry
but they
either.
can still
He
lose.
can't check
Bang,
Curry either.
bang,
And they ain't got nobody
If
to
he had-
check
ball-
Curry.
If he had, look,
Yeah.
Curry had
Them dudes
36.
cannot beat
That's what
Golden
I'm
They
State,
lost.
man.
36.
They have 50
Memphis
and
cannot.
lose.
And,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
though.
he had 50 and lost the last time.
Anybody can get hot in a game. And
Right.
boy, them boys can.
Who can check Curry on their team? Who can check Jimmy Butler? Who can check Jimmy Buckets on their
Hey,
team?
man.
On
And-
paper,
and
on paper it
Porzingis,
looks
They
good.
can't even
Real
check
good on
Porzingis.
paper.
Yeah,
They
on
can't even
paper
check
it looks
Porzingis.
good.
Hey,
But
man.
when you in the
Porzingis.
game, hey, that's where it
Porzingis play
matters.
for the Celtics.
I mean, not Podzimski. Podzimski.
Podzimski.
Podzimski.
Yeah. Too many
Are you
funny
trying to?
names.
No. Are you trying to? But I bet you right now the OKC going in the first round
I
Why
bet
you so
they
full
ain't.
of joy and everything? They
I'm
gone
happy.
first
Woo!
round. They
They
gone first
Golden
round.
State stuff.
Bet
boy,
some
them
ice cream
boys
on
in the-
that. I
them
guarantee you
boys-
won't
them
do
boys
it.
in the play.
They gone.
So
First
you're
round.
saying Golden State gonna get knocked off by one of the play-in teams
Boy, it's
It's
possible.
not
in the
gonna
first
happen.
round.
We're not worried about that.
It's possible.
That's what you just said.
No, I didn't
You
say
said
no.
OKC gonna get knocked off in the first round
right
by one of the play-in
playing
teams.
teams.
Yeah,
But
but
they
either
didn't-
one of the player teams can beat any team that's up there. It's only one besides OKC.
Hey, man.
It's only like 2 or 3 games that's deciding from third on down, man. So
Yeah,
what are
that
y'all
sounds
talking
good.
about?
That sounds good, but guess what?
Anybody can win. Anybody can win or whatever from third. Them teams ain't vulnerable because they up
Yeah,
there. Or whatever.
anybody can win,
The
but-
teams in the
but
play-in
what
can beat
you're
any
saying-
team in the league, any team from first through 6 right now.
But
I
what
put money
you're
on that.
saying, you're guaranteeing that OKC will get knocked out
Yeah,
in the first
round of playoffs.
And I'm saying that one of the 4 playing teams
can beat
is
them.
gonna beat them.
Absolutely.
That's what you're
That's
saying.
what I'm
right?
saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because the 4 teams in the
Okay.
play-in, because the 4 teams in the play-in is only decisively out of the actual tournament by 1 or 2 games, man. You got your phone on it. Look at it.
I
got you
see-
referencing
I
what-
see the-
so
I
it ain't
see
no
the record,
So it ain't no
but-
big spread or nothing like that. The only one that's kind of
okay,
pulled out
okay.
is OKC.
Okay, but-
They choke in the
okay,
tournament, man.
okay, hold
They
on, hold
win,
on, hold on.
and any team out of them 4 play-ins can beat any team from first to 6.
This is what I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I don't understand. Your logic of.
Now
how
you
you're saying
understand my
that.
logic.
I'm about to show you why I don't understand your logic.
You understand
Right.
my logic, bro.
Okay.
Yes,
you
you do.
said all these teams from
1 to
First
6.
through 6.
From I'm gonna say from
It's
three
it's
on
susceptible
down
to
because they all-
losing
they all got
to
like
the teams in the
one or two
playoffs
ga-
right
one or
now.
2 games apart.
Right.
If anybody out there could chime in to validate my point,
Yeah.
chime in.
Everybody in
Yeah,
the
from
play
2 on down, from the
everybody
Rockets
on
on
down,
down.
yeah.
Everybody in the play-in is about almost 20-something games almost down from OKC.
I'm talking, but that doesn't
they
mean.
get ready to,
But that doesn't mean anything. What does that mean? What does that validate?
that means they doing something
No,
good
no,
over there in
no,
OKC.
but I mean, but-
that means them young boys is balling
But
over there
during
in
the
OKC.
lockout, I think it was a
That means them
lockout
boys
season.
are gelling
During the
very well.
But
in
during lockout,
OKC.
no, they ain't all that, man.
Oh my
They can be, they beatable. I'm telling you.
Anybody's
We done
beatable,
beat
but
them
I'm-
all season.
Yeah.
We have beat them all season almost.
No,
Yes, we have. Look it up. It's like it's either 3-1 or 2-2.
it may be 2-2, but yeah,
I think it's 3-1. We done beat them every time we played.
But I'm gonna tell you right now.
We done beat them every time. Check it out. Look it up.
I don't see
Man, we
Golden State beating OKC. In those
okay.
7
Well,
games.
we'll see. We can bet on it.
After just getting through playing the
We
Clippers.
bet.
and
The
everybody-
Clippers are playing good ball.
And they gotta play.
But the
They
Clippers
gotta
are good
play
ball.
this
I mean,
week.
but you
They
act
don't
like-
even get a
They don't
week
get no
off.
rest.
But
no
you,
rest.
but you,
No, they don't even get
They
any
don't
rest.
get no rest. They got to
'Cause
go
they got-
right
I
in.
mean, but what I'm saying to you is
And
that
play Minnesota.
But some
Now, you
team,
think you
but Golden
gonna
State is
tell
a
me-
better, it's a rhythm team. They out of it. They need to play next week or whatever because they're a rhythm team or whatever. If you know anything about the Warriors, you probably don't. But what I'm telling you,
I know they
but you
just lost.
but you
I
talking
know
like,
they in the play-in.
But you talking
Right,
like,
they in the
but you
play-in.
talking
That's a
like the
guarantee.
Clippers are-
Guarantee.
Yeah, but
That's
you-
a guarantee.
Yeah, but you talking like the Clippers is a week. The Clippers can beat from first
But
down
I
to
told y'all
to
that
8.5.
last week when they
No,
when
we
was
know that.
talking about, y'all
When
was like,
Kawhi
y'all
Leonard
kept-
get out of his
y'all kept
feelings and
being
start
quiet. I
wanting
was
to
like,
play.
Hey, look what I say.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
said Kawhi Leonard.
But you
been
talking like
playing
the teams in the
Kawhi
play-in
Leonard.
tournament.
He been playing
when he
like-
won it's garbage, though, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
told y'all that. So
They just lucked out and got in that spot or whatever because they done lost Jack Fu. But anybody in the play-in is capable of beating anybody from 1 to 8. All them 4 teams.
I'm just
And
gonna
you about
say-
to watch it happen.
I'm just gonna say
You
this.
about to watch it happen.
Golden State is where they supposed to be before they got Butler. They got
Yeah,
Butler and
we'll
thought they
see.
wasn't gonna be in the play.
We'll see.
And they
Nah, they
made
gave away a
made
couple. They
the
gave away
play.
this game right here too, Curry. I mean, you don't make bad decisions down the stretch, man. And that's what they did. I just watched. They gave up the ball twice. You can't do
Pressure.
that.
Pressure
You
bust
can't do
fights.
that. But when you're a
Absolutely.
superstar athlete,
Also make
you're not
diamonds.
supposed to do
Okay,
that.
but-
But say I said this, man. And mock my words. OKC gone in the first round. I'm gonna look at you and see the look on your face when they go.
See that look there.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch the look on your face. Yeah. You might want to cut your beard off. You gonna be feeling that upset.
Oh man.
Yeah, I told him he don't want to bet again. He don't want to bet. They go. He didn't want to bet.
I can't eat no ice cream right now. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, we make a fundamental
Nah,
sandwich
I'm
bet
just-
for your
nah,
mother
look,
or whatever.
Look
You know
here,
what I mean?
my cousin ain't gonna be
We
looking
make
at me
a
like
fun-
I
we make a
just
fun-
told
Jack.
her
sandwich
money,
bet.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Bet $5. I buy you a sandwich for work. Bet $5. I buy you a sandwich.
Hey, Lil
a
Jay.
lettuce sandwich with
Lil
mustard and
Jay.
ketchup on it.
Lil Jay.
You can't eat no meat or whatever.
Lil
I
Jay.
bet you a lettuce sandwich.
Lil Jay.
Matter of fact,
Jay.
I might have a plan in here. I can get some
Hey,
lettuce and get some
Lil
bread
Jay,
from Amazon.
over here. I'm over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you
I'll
over
take
there.
that. I'll take that ice cream bet.
Uh-oh.
I'll take that ice cream
I'm
bet.
There we
not
go,
gonna-
Bo.
Nah, I'm not gonna bet you.
What?
Why?
I'm not gonna bet you, man.
Just a minute. You
You
was talking
put
about
the bet out
betting.
there. You was
Okay,
confident
see,
in
go
your
on
bet.
first round, man. Okay, no, okay, we'll take the ice cream bet. You're on.
Ice cream
You're
bet.
on. You're on.
All right. I'll take it.
I think we got some vegan.
I
ice
like to
cream
have.
on
I
there.
like to. I think I like
Some
to
vegan
have it
ice
as
cream?
soon
You
as.
got vegan
I
ice
think
cream.
I
I'm
like
about
to
to
have
get
it as
some
soon
vegan
as I
ice
said I wanted to be here while I'm sitting when I come to sit
He
down.
said he wanted you heard
Right here
him
for
now.
me when I come to
He
sit
said when
down.
he come and sit down, he wanted
I
that
want to
ice
have my ice cream
right
of my
there.
choice. I'm gonna let you choose which flavor.
I love it.
Oh, don't let me choose the flavor, cause boy, you won't like the flavor I'ma choose. That's for
I
sure.
was- well, you know what? Wait till I get. Well,
You
You know, I'll waste my money on that.
I sit in and text what flavor I like.
Right. That's
Have
right.
it sitting there with that.
You better give me a
Wait,
flavor.
my napkins right here, my fork, my spoon and
Oh,
fork.
you want to be like I was the other day.
Yeah,
That one
yeah,
time we were sitting
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Until you know you can't.
Man,
do
I
it.
mean, you might can get one of them what was it, the red blood? Or
Red
something
blood.
Like, something
Oh,
man.
That's
That
what I
bad-
was
that
gonna that
bad
one you
blood.
had looked like it
Do
was
they
really good.
do they have that on there?
Yeah.
I think it was a
It was a
special
promo?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
man, that bad blood.
But thanks, man. I
Whoa.
appreciate it, man. I'm thanking you in advance. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
But
No
that's what's
problem.
up, dog. You know,
I'm telling you,
I'll get my pennies wrapped to pay for your ice cream.
God that they don't have to play Golden State, man. Coming out there, they better hope to God they don't have to play them.
Well,
They better hope to God. It's gonna be
out.
4-2.
but
It ain't going 7.
But I'm gonna tell you what team
It ain't
I
going
go-
7.
that I think is going to get knocked out first round. And I'm talking New York Knicks, man.
Oh, yeah, because they kind of they
gotta
kind of
play
out of sync
Detroit.
right now.
And Detroit
Detroit
been
balling.
They had.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
them
saying?
young
But
boys.
New York can
Well,
beat
you know
them,
who they
though, if
missing,
help.
though?
New York can beat them
They
if they help.
can, but they haven't all season.
Yeah, they haven't.
I think they got maybe one game against the. No, in fact, I think maybe one. Yeah,
but what
maybe
you fail
one.
to realize, you keep talking about that don't mean nothing. The playoffs is a different level
Okay,
of
but
game,
understand
man.
something.
You act like you ain't watched the
New
when you was a
York-
kid. Have you been watching basketball? You've been watching it your whole life. It don't matter what you done did in the regular season, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about the playoffs, man. And that's the God honest truth, man. I done seen teams that, I mean, what happened the year
He
that Golden
talking to
State,
you.
I don't watch basketball.
the year that
He
Golden
talking
State
to
was
you. He
7,
ain't talking
the
to
year
me.
that Golden State beat the Mighty Bulls record back here, whatever. They lost that year. They didn't come on with the chip, so it doesn't mean it ain't what you did on regular season. It's how you perform in the playoffs,
And
man.
I've been saying what's been going to be happening anyway.
No, you haven't
and
said that.
I said your boys wasn't going to be in the play. They're going to be in the play in. What happened?
I mean,
they in the
in the
play
play-in.
in.
Yep, they
Thank
let,
you very
they let a
much.
few games get away from them. They let a few
That
games
one
get
game
away
with
from
Curry,
them.
his superstar
Hey,
had 3 points.
Yeah, they let a few games get away
What
from
place? What place did the Lakers
It's
finish?
Lakers
Lakers
4.
number 3.
No,
I
they're
just-
four.
number
They're four.
3.
Number
They
3.
3 or 4.
Number 3.
Let's check
Number
it out.
three.
Let's
Let's
check
see.
it out
Let's see
right
who
now.
don't watch basketball. He talking
They
about
number 3 or 4.
basketball. Number 3.
Let's see. I thought they was number 4.
OKC, Houston, Lakers.
No, it ain't. It's Denver and the Lakers. What are you talking about?
No, it's
man?
not.
Yes,
It's
it is.
Lakers.
We're about to see. We're about to see right
Well,
now.
go ahead and see.
We're about to
Go
see
ahead
right
and
now.
see.
We're about to see right now.
Go ahead and see. Lakers got 50 wins. Go ahead and see.
We're about to see
You know
right
what I'm
now.
saying? You can't tell these people.
They
that.
might have won. They
You
might have
can't tell
got.
these
They
folks
might have got. They
You
might
know,
have climbed up
I
today
guess
after they
feel
win
like
today.
I'm the old head of the team. Well, let me take that back. The second old head of the team.
Right.
I don't know nothing.
I got that title.
They just did it today with the win. They just did it today. They took Denver's spot, like I
No,
said.
Lakers already been in
No, they
three.
wasn't. No, they wasn't. They won today. It's the reason why they in the playoffs.
Lakers
yeah,
been-
they're not
Lakers
just
been
because
number-
they
Lakers
won
been
today.
number 3
No, they
since
ain't. They
the
was
last
number. No, they
3
wasn't. They
games.
was number 4, man.
They was
They was
not.
number 4. Yes, they was.
Last week, I said the last 3 games, they've been number.
No, they haven't. They
Yes,
just
they
took.
have,
Look
because-
who's right there. Look who's right up on that.
Because
Denver was in
And
third
Denver-
spot.
and-
Denver's
and
they
Denver-
50 and 32. They both 50 and 32. How they gonna be in the first in the last 3 games? They wasn't, man.
Lakers got the.
They tied with 50 and 32.
And
The
Lakers
reason why
got the win over them.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's what made them third place today. They won today.
They've been at third.
No, they
place.
haven't been at third place, man.
If
That's
you
not
go
the
back
truth.
To Tuesday, and say go
They
back to
both
Tuesday
of
and
them
say
50
what
and
was
32.
Lakers,
They
go-
both 50 and 32, bro.
When the Lakers played Portland.
Okay,
they
I'm
was
done.
third
Okay,
place.
you're right. You're right. But they
Lakers
third place.
played, I would think about it a bit.
That might
Houston
be a little
again.
critical
They
for,
was third place when they played OKC. They was in
Because
third
Lakers
place.
played Denver first round, and they have to be 3 plays 4, right?
So it's like
3 plays 4, right?
I think three. Yeah, 3 plays 4.
That's gonna be a hell of a series right there.
But
No, 4 plays 5.
no, 4 play 5.
3 plays 6.
3 play 6. Yeah, 3 play 6. So
So-
we might got Timberwolves or somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's dangerous right there.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That matchup right there, I'm gonna love to see.
That's
Anthony
dangerous.
Edwards against LeBron.
That's dangerous.
Ooh,
Whoop.
that'd be a
And
game.
Luka. Whoop. I'm gonna like to see that right there, boy.
Lakers gonna win. They got too much firepower.
Yeah, but hey, Anthony Edwards ain't no joke in the playoffs, though.
Oh, man, he
You
ain't.
talking about a
man.
boy that steps up in the playoffs. That boy steps up in the playoffs.
He's right the last 3 meetings. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who was number 3?
Lakers number 3, but the last 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last 3 meetings, Lakers have been number 3. So
Right.
they was holding that 3 spot. Everybody else kept losing, and Lakers was just sitting right there like, yeah, we can rest LeBron this game a little
But
bit.
y'all talk like,
We
but
can
you,
rest a little Luka this
you said they
game.
weren't gonna do nothing. Yeah,
Well,
why you
I-
changing
but-
your factual statements
who
now,
changed
man?
my factual statements?
Last week you said that the Lakers wasn't gonna do nothing. That's what you said.
I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did say that, man.
You hear me say that?
Followed by the guy that's
I
sitting
don't
over
think
the next
so.
to you too. Y'all was down, but I told you they was good.
No,
I told you they was good.
I told you that I do not like Luka. I didn't say anything
They
about
really,
the
they
team.
really good with Luka. They're the 3rd place with Luka.
I said the
So I don't
Lakers-
understand what you don't
They,
like
were,
about
they were in the
that.
third
I said
place
the
before Luka.
No, they was not.
They
man.
were.
They was
Oh my God.
They was bouncing.
Oh
You know
my
what I'm
God.
saying? They was bouncing back and forth.
Lakers was number 6 2 weeks ago, man.
Nah, Lakers ain't
No.
dropped.
They was
they
number
didn't
6 2
drop
weeks
it.
ago.
Y'all been
Was
holding
15
on
to
6
16.
spots for the last.
No, we was
Yeah.
they've been
9,
15th seed
69.
for like
Y'all were in ninth.
right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they just climbed up. They ain't been that. The last 2 weeks
No,
they've been
bro.
because of 1 or 2 point
We've been in the
differentials.
top
man.
5 all
Ain't no
season.
way. Ain't no way you
Lakers
was
been
something
in the
bad
top
against
5
them, man.
all season.
Yes.
Lakers
I
ain't
tell
dropped
you
to number
this.
6, none.
I tell you this, man, and I say this.
Say it.
Where, no matter where the Lakers are at or Minnesota, all them, I just said OKC gone first round. Out of the play-in. Somebody gonna come out the play-in and beat
Okay,
them.
just have my ice cream ready.
I ain't
That's
worried
all I
about
can
it.
tell you.
I ain't worried
Anyway.
about it, but y'all keep on predecessor up on this Shea Alexander individual, whatever, man.
MVP,
Man,
Keep talking about this Curry
MVP,
individual, man. We
MVP.
like
they
Curry.
should have gave it to the Joker
like-
because
we
he
like
averaged
Curry.
a triple double for the
but
whole season.
You can't keep down another
They
superstar
haven't.
for his work, though,
when
man.
they say that he was MVP, when would that's been announced?
It's Curry to be announced.
It's
Nah,
getting
the
ready to be
Joker
announced.
is MVP. He averaged a
Nah.
triple double for a high triple
If
double.
the
whole
Joker
season.
gets
he got it.
if the Joker gets MVP, Shea got that's a stick up. That's
No,
grand theft
I
right
mean,
there.
He averaged a high triple
Grand
double
theft.
the whole
It
season.
don't mean no.
It
Yeah,
does
but
mean
he
something. And
he
I mean,
missed
and
a whole
forgot
lot
he's
of games
14.
during the season
And he
too.
14, but it don't make a
Shea been
difference.
balling since day one.
Yeah, but they're gonna give it to the Joker.
Averaging
I'm telling
30
you, they love the
points,
Joker.
averaging
Right.
30 points a game.
They love the Joker. I'm telling you, they love the
as
Joker.
a point guard.
I'm telling you, they love the
You know what I'm
Joker.
saying?
They
Yeah.
love the
You know what I'm
Joker.
saying? As a point
And he's a
guard.
center. He's a center and averaged a triple double for the season too, and they love
Come
it.
on,
And
man.
they love it. Watch what I
Man.
tell you.
Joker
They're
mess
gonna
around-
announce it next week
Joker
that the
gonna mess
Joker
around
got
and
the
leave Denver
MVP.
next year.
No, yeah, Denver's pretty good. Why would he leave? They in a 4th seed right now. How do you sound?
Boy,
And they hurt.
Hey, look.
How did and they hurt?
Look here.
So I don't think you understand the dynamics of their
they
team
got a
or
new
something.
coach. The coach that he's been playing with is gone. And they really did
Right.
don't like it too
But
much.
they 4th seed right now.
And
Why would he leave?
And they done got rid of a whole lot of veteran players. I mean,
Why-
the players
why-
they
why-
got is
oh,
decent, but
my goodness.
if you really read some of the background stuff about what's going on in Denver, some of them guys over there ain't really caring about what's going on out there.
Yep.
you
Michael
know what
Porter
I'm saying?
Jr. isn't playing up to his
Yeah,
expectations.
he ain't the-
Caldwell Pope, he been hurt.
Right, so
They-
Joker's
they-
a winner.
What's
He-
the name?
Now, you tell me this. He opt out of that $212 million and go over to the LA and play with Doncic. Oh, you think he wouldn't do it?
Man, they ain't gonna. They don't even need Doncic, man. What are you talking about? They don't even need Doncic. What are you talking about?
I said go over to LA.
No, why would he, they don't even need the Joker. What are you talking about?
Why not? They ain't got no center.
They don't have a
do that.
center.
They ain't got a
That'd be
center.
perfect.
Apparently somebody don't watch
yeah,
basketball.
you're
like
right,
he should.
right.
They wouldn't, he's
Because
not going.
Right.
he's a center, right?
He would not go there. He would
Why?
not go there. They,
Why
they
would
got
he?
center. They got the LA team is full of
Man,
big men.
you been watching the G League
They-
all
they-
season
they-
or
they
what?
full of big men.
Huh?
Why would he go play with the Lakers, man? Why would he?
Why
would he go?
not?
wouldn't you?
Why
He
not?
won't go. I bet
They
you he
gotta-
stay.
they gotta-
I bet you he
they
stay.
gotta-
We're
We
not
bet-
saying it gonna
we
happen,
bet
but
another
that-
ice cream
right.
if they stay. That's
a possibility.
Nah, that's-
Possibility,
nah, that's,
yeah.
man, that's like from here to
You gotta think
Milwaukee
about it.
somewhere, man.
they-
That's
they-
far fetched.
Yeah.
That's far-fetched.
That's just like people were saying,
That's
oh, it's
far-fetched.
far-fetched that LeBron was going to go to Miami. And
And
what
think
happened?
about this, they've been hurt.
ended up in
Tracy
Miami.
Murray,
I'm gonna take my talents to
I
Miami.
think
Right.
Murray is, you know,
To
he
South Beach.
He
And
played,
Murray- he been hurt.
well, that's phenomenal for he used to doing that. He
Yeah,
played
he just
musical
now-
teams.
he's just now
He
coming
played musical
back.
teams like you play musical chairs in school. So that's not a analogy. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what.
So
I
you
mean,
know,
but think about it, though.
He played
Because
musical
9
teams
times
like
out of 10,
kids in school play musical chairs.
LeBron might play what,
Right.
maybe one more year?
Yeah, he ain't gonna leave 50 million on the table.
Right. He gonna play. He gonna play
I
that one
mean,
more
I
year.
would.
And
Right.
Doncic's
Yeah.
game, he's not gonna leave
Doncic's
Denver. He's
going
not
over
gonna
there
leave
with
Denver.
Luka, boy, come on.
What you
with
wanna
them
bet
young
that he
boys
don't
they
leave
got,
Denver?
Man, that's another championship.
Man,
in
they
there.
Right.
If
It
that
could get ugly.
It can
that
get
could,
ugly.
but I don't see that
It
happening
could get
though.
ugly.
Hey, man, anything
I don't
is
see that
possible,
happening.
man. Anything.
They ain't gonna let their
is
franchise player
possible.
leave like that, man.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? They might persuade Luka to come over there to play with him.
Nah, Luka ain't going nowhere, bro.
He got a championship.
Luka's set right now.
He got a championship. I mean, anything can happen, like you said. So we
Right.
ain't set.
Hey, but I said Luka set.
He ain't set.
He said he cool.
He ain't set. I mean, then he'll go to Denver and play
He
with
ain't going
Luka.
to no
I mean, go
Denver.
play with.
Ain't nothing-
He'll
ain't nothing going on
He
in
go play
Denver.
with the Joker.
Ain't nothing going on.
Man,
in Denver,
they
but-
hurt and they
but
still
but
fourth seed,
mountains-
bro. They
but
hurt and they
mountains-
still fourth seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey.
But we gonna see who's
got
who's favorable. I said I
But
predict
Lakers,
OKC
I got
goal
them
in the
beating.
first round.
Especially if Denver lose first round against against somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's ugly, bro. Like why would you stay on a team that can't even get you out of the first round?
Right.
You know
And the
what I'm
way
saying?
they playing,
You ain't got a head coach because they ain't assigned a new head coach yet. They ain't hired a new one.
No.
You playing with the assistant coach.
A
you know
temporary
what I'm saying?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He
When
knows
things is-
offensive
hey, man,
schemes
look
and
here.
stuff like that. They'll
When
fix
things
that
is
quick.
shaky in the locker room, star players, they getting older. They like, look at here, man.
Jamal
I ain't-
Murray.
I ain't got time for
Jamal
all this.
Murray,
Yeah, he can't
Porter.
stay healthy.
yeah.
Only,
That's what I'm saying, but they
only
fourth seed and they ain't
only
healthy,
person
though.
over there really balling for them is dang it, what's the little light skinned dude named? Not Porter, but the other one. I can't think of his name now. Goodness, boy, that's the only one of them.
Braun, the white guy.
No, the light skinned dude that's over there in Denver playing.
Not Jamal Murray.
He came from Orlando. Gordon. That's the only one.
Oh.
Gordon,
Yeah,
Gordon's the only
Gordon.
one.
He the only one.
He the only one balling.
And he probably tired.
Gordon.
He
Aaron
probably
Gordon.
tired. You know?
Hey, Gordon.
Aaron Gordon is the only one that
Aaron
balling.
Gordon.
Everybody else is suspect.
Outside of Jokic. Aaron
Aaron Gordon's the only one.
Gordon. Oh my goodness, Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
man.
point. Okay, well, you see what he said, Gordon. Gordon. So that's why I said, why would Luka stay in Denver
man.
and he can go somewhere and play with a bunch of guys who keep wanting to win?
They can't
and
afford
still
Luka,
get-
man. I mean, they can't afford the Joker.
Hey, you know what? I have a
They
question.
can't even afford the Joker.
How you figure?
They can't even afford it.
How you figure?
They got too much going on. They can't even afford it.
Man, please.
They had to get rid. They had to get rid of about
Hey.
4 or 5 key players that they got,
His
and some money
his
and
contract
all
is-
that for
his
them to
contract is
make
coming
that
up.
work.
His contract about to expire, bro.
They gonna get rid of their
They-
whole
they-
support
they-
business
they ain't
cast
got-
trying to get that dude,
Hey,
man.
guess what? It's all about signing him. That's it. I can
They'll
sign you
get-
for a
they'll
decent
get-
price
they'll-
this year. LeBron gone next year. Guess what? You and
Yeah.
Luka run to LA.
I don't think LeBron's gone next year, son.
I don't know. I said he played one.
Yeah,
He'll play one more year,
he
baby.
never said. No, he said he
I think like next year will be his last
season,
year.
Yeah, he's
not
last
gone.
season.
Yeah.
Plus, for the simple fact, it's like a farewell
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
for him.
He already tried. They already.
Whether
tried-
they win or lose the championship this year, I think definitely next year is going to be his
Yeah,
last
I mean,
year.
because one, he's a businessman besides a basketball player. That's what a lot of people don't understand about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? They
You know,
they
he-
putting business moves in
Yeah.
place, trying to buy football teams and basketball teams and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Hey, he ain't got no reason to keep playing. He's
gonna play another
Right.
year,
He's got plenty of
possibly
money.
too.
Yeah, he don't really-
But it ain't
I'll
about
buy
money
part
with
of
him.
He's a billionaire already.
It's not about money with him. It's about the love of the game with him. He just said it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it ain't about no money.
But as you get
It's about
older,
this love for the game.
As you get older, you know it's time to sit down.
But it's
Right.
about his love for the game,
know what I'm
though.
saying?
He's
Right.
playing for the love. Right now, he's playing right now for the love of the game.
And Kobe loved the game, and at some point, what happened? Kobe said, "You know something? I got
That
to sit
Achilles. That
I
Achilles.
got to sit down."
Yeah, but he didn't.
Welcome
but,
to
but
the
he
show,
didn't-
Micah Smith.
Mika Smith,
Micah Smith.
Micah, you got it right, Micah.
One of them.
Micah, we're gonna go
Micah.
with Micah. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. But yeah,
Yeah.
hey, I give him, I mean, it's that
I give
time,
him 1 or
you know
2
what
more
I'm saying?
years
Couple
because he
more
loves the
years,
sport.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You know, you
Jokic
can't
might
beat
run over
Father
there.
Time.
No.
LeBron is doing stuff that nobody's ever done.
Yeah,
You know,
at a high level.
yes.
And if he win a championship this year, he might be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't go that far with them winning, but they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it past. They're gonna make it out of the first round.
Okay, so we'll check this out then. I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah,
let's jump
let's
to the East.
yes.
What about Milwaukee and the Pacers? Pacers got them last year.
They can get them again.
They ain't got Damian Lillard.
No, they
He
don't
hurt.
have Damon Lillard.
But they
The only
still,
person
but they
they
don't
got
won their
is-
last 8-9 games though, so they're on an uprise right now.
Yeah.
And anything can happen with
Pacers
that.
been
with,
winning too.
With the
Yeah.
great Greek freak, you can't count them out till it's over.
Yeah,
with.
but
so that
Greek
Freak got to play hard every
They
game.
had Greek
That'll
Freak
be
last
interesting.
year. They
That'll
got
be
spanked by them Pacers.
Yeah. They sure
Well,
did.
he played horrible in the playoffs last year, man. He did.
Hey.
He
What's
played
old boy
horrible.
with the big eyes
You know what I'm
for
saying?
Milwaukee?
Hey, welcome to the show,
Talking
dog.
about Middleton, he gone.
No, not Middleton.
Welcome, Diddy.
He just came off a 25-game
Dave
suspension.
Vaughn, thank you for watching.
Yeah, he
got
just came.
suspended.
Yeah, he got
Are
suspended.
you talking about Porter, the center?
No,
Ooh.
Lopez is the center.
Brooke Lopez.
Ford, Porter. Is that what you talking about?
Is that his name, Porter?
Dark skinned dude?
For who?
Yeah.
For who?
Yeah.
Is it Porter?
Yeah.
Oh, well, anyway. See, I didn't forget what I was gonna say. You were saying about the Greek Freak
Yeah.
score. Now that Leonard's gone, he has to
Damian Lillard.
try and fit in.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
he just came back like 2 games ago.
But they don't won
Yeah.
in the last 7-8 games, though, so I think they'll be okay.
Yeah. I
I
don't
think
know.
they'll be okay.
They won
on
the
our
last
guys
7
right
or
now.
8.
Yeah, they won the last 7 or 8 games.
Let
in
me
a row.
fact check you.
Fact check that.
Okay. I'm gonna
Fact check
fact check
Yeah,
that.
I mean, they all right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's good.
Yeah.
They ain't really been balling like they.
Fact check.
You
No.
know what I'm saying?
No.
I think the Pacers are going to knock them out again.
I
They
think
might.
they can.
But but I think that
Milwaukee and the Pacers.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee and the Knicks.
If
is gone
Milwaukee
first
do,
round.
if they do knock Milwaukee out, man, I think it's a great possibility that the Greek Freak's gonna be gone. This will be his last.
Oh
year.
yeah,
It'll be his last year if they
that's
do.
another person that you better watch out, boy. Milwaukee, because Lakers mess around, snatch your old freak up right there, boy.
Man, that's not gonna happen. He won't even go there. He'll go to Golden State before he go to
Why
them.
would he? Who wants to
Or
go
he'll
to
go to
Golden
Denver.
State?
Golden State is good, man. What are
Who
you
want to go
talking
to
about?
Golden State and play with Jimmy Butler and Crybaby? Want to throw his? Well, I forgot he gonna throw his perm in his hair and say, "Come on, Greek
Nah,
freak.
he
Come
played
on,
good.
Greek freak. Come
he been
on."
put- hey, he been putting in good.
Hey, you right. They won 8 straight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. 8 straight.
Don't nobody want to play with Butler.
They're 8-2 out of the last 10.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's on an upswing, and that's a good time to be clicking and gelling right now. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying?
is.
So
But
it's
It
a
is.
it's a possibility that anything is possible. They don't won.
Yeah.
Pacers don't won the last couple. They done put him out the last couple of years. I don't think he's gonna go for it. If the Pacers do put them out this year, it's a high likely that he's
Oh, yeah,
gone.
he's out of there.
He's out because he don't.
out
He
of
should be on a. He should be a winner. You know what I mean? So
One championship ain't good enough for him.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He just got one, so he wants to be a winner.
Portis, not Porter.
Portis, yeah,
Yeah.
Portis. Yeah. But Bobby Portis, yeah.
Yeah, Bobby Portis.
But one thing, I was reading the one thing that Jokic said is, you know what I'm saying, I'm cool with just winning a championship, this one. Why? Because there's a lot of great players who ain't got one.
He ain't got one. It's,
Well,
it's
you
true.
know what?
So that's why I was saying when I was saying that
That's
he
the truth.
might
But at the
leave
same-
Denver. He's cool with just that one because
Yeah.
he got that. Like, you look at Charles Barkley and all these guys.
Yeah.
They never won a championship.
Who said that?
whatsoever.
But that's kind of-
Jokic said that.
Yeah, he
But
did,
Once they
but-
fired his coach, he's like, "Hey, I'm good with winning." You know what I'm saying?
But you know
One
what?
championship.
That
But
kind
wasn't a
of tells
statement
me
that was
he's not
isolating him
hungry
from the
anymore.
from
But
the
the-
organization,
but
though.
But the issue
he
is,
just made a statement.
Understand what I'm saying, though. The issue is that it's people on the team who ain't dedicated to winning like a Jokic and
But
stuff
I don't
like
see
that.
the Jokic going to LA though, man. I just don't see that happening.
I was just
That's
putting
just
it out there.
throwing it out
That's
there,
a
yeah.
Throwing
figment.
it out.
That's a
It's
really
just-
high figment.
But that
anything can
statement-
Who thought
Luka would be in
Luka would
LA.
be in
Yeah.
LA? You know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
saw that coming.
Nobody
that
saw
was-
that.
yeah.
Luka didn't even see that coming.
Right.
You know
But-
what I'm
but me
saying?
personally-
anything can happen.
But me personally, I'm not just trying to say it because it's my team. But from an offensive standpoint, he fits in way better in Golden State than he would fit in LA. Because
Who?
Golden State plays the same style of basketball that he's
Who
used
you
to.
referring to?
Or what I'm used to, I'm talking about the
The Joker?
yeah, the Joker.
Oh.
We go to state.
Yeah, he fits in that offensive scheme better than he would
Don't
be in
nobody
LA.
wanna play
You
with
know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Draymond,
You know what? I can't see having two slow
Draymond's a
slow
hell of a
dudes
defender,
on one
though. He
team.
does wonders.
You know, Joker and
He's gonna,
Luka
once again, he's going to
on
get
the
the
same
defensive player of the
team.
year.
I can't see that.
Or whatever.
It would be kind of weird. Though.
Yeah, you know.
Defensively, that.
Yeah. Everybody else running down court and you waiting on them to get
Both of
there.
them to get
From an offensive standpoint,
Yeah,
I'm
that
thinking
would
that
be
Luka
kinda
fits
weird.
better.
Right.
I mean, I think not Luka, but the Joker fits better with what Golden State
But
does
his slow Golden
offensively.
State down though, because
No,
Golden State be running and going.
he won't. He won't slow him down.
Yeah, he will. But we were just talking about because
Nah, he won't. I mean, Golden
Yeah.
State really don't. Golden State
Yeah.
really don't
It
run
take
and
Joker
gun.
too long to get
I know,
down.
but
Right.
But it takes Luka
Right.
even longer.
that's what we were just saying.
That's what we were just saying.
It was like him and
But the Joker, but really,
Luka on the same team. That's gonna be kind of.
but Golden State really don't run and gun though. They don't really run and gun.
Well, them boys be
from a
moving.
standpoint.
Okay.
They like to move the ball
Let's
around.
move it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
I want it kind of bother me. We were talking about some of these young kids. That's going to college and stuff like that. About the young man, the wide receiver for LSU, Kyron Lacey. Man,
Yeah.
that's
it's
a sad story
It
right
is.
there.
Yeah, I didn't
24 years old. Was working. About to go to the draft. One particular night had a bad accident, killed a 71-year-old man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first time a young player has done something like this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because Riggs, the play, he got drafted to Vegas, couldn't even get out there and even do nothing because got drunk, crashed, killed somebody. Now he's in prison for the rest of his life. It's just sad to watch these youngsters go out here and make these mistakes. You know what I'm saying? When you got something going for you, you got to be more knowledgeable about what's going on around you. You don't want to be out drinking and driving. I mean, it's too much right now. You can call Uber, you can call Lyft. I mean, it's too much. Where's the friends at? 'Cause
Right.
even with Riggs, you know what I'm saying? Your girlfriend right there. Is anybody sober enough to drive? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you said, it probably was an emotional thing because due to what happened, in December or whatever. He probably, didn't know what was going to happen, or he probably had a lot of things stemming through his mind, and just made the wrong decision
Yeah.
at the right time.
Yeah.
So
They saying they don't know what happened. He could have committed suicide over the situation, man. But it's just
Yeah.
like
That's what I
when
heard.
you,
He
when
committed
you young
suicide.
and you not really I don't really think he was a street kid or nothing like
No.
that. Really don't know, but probably not, because when you thinking about going to prison, bro, for the charges that he was going for, bro, that ain't your lifestyle, man.
Right. You've never been
that's
in
mentally-
any kind of situation
Yeah,
like
man.
that.
yeah,
you know?
that's a lot. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
My prayers go out to the
Yeah,
family.
and he
Yeah.
probably just had a lot of mixed emotions, man.
Right there on the screen.
Well, both
man. Good
families.
young
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, both
Hell of a receiver, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
good.
He led him all the way.
Yeah, man, it was balling, man. I'm like, oh, man,
Yeah.
that just hurt my heart when I seen that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
these young players out here, man, just got to understand you got to sit back and relax. Your future is right there. You just got to take your time,
Right.
relax. Don't be all this hanging out and doing. No, just chill. Sometimes they don't want to listen to their parents. Oh, you think because you're in your 20s, you're grown? No. Sit down, listen to
Right.
your parents. They tell you keep you safe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people been on Jalen Daniels' head about his mama. I am going to call you mama's boy because your mama need to quit playing. You know what I'm saying? But I respect the fact that she's trying to keep, these groupies away from him because I know how the groupies hang out at these
yes.
facilities and be, I'm trying to
Look,
get at these
you
players.
you can name a lot of players who have gotten caught up.
Yeah.
Look
In
at the
situations.
prime example is Zion
Prime example.
or for Minnesota.
Shoot, the dude from Houston,
Anthony
Jalen
Edwards.
Daniels.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Look what he did. You see what he did, didn't you?
Hey, but I'm still not mad at Anthony Edwards though, because
I ain't mad at
Because
him.
him and old girl, he told old girl, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to mess with you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's over. You know what I'm saying? But now you pregnant. You want to, okay, go get the
Right.
whatever you need to do.
And he paid her.
And he paid her.
he
can't
paid
tell
her to get-
but he can't tell her to forcibly do what she don't want to do with her
But-
body. whether
She
he
shouldn't
paid
have
her or
took the
not.
money.
Well, she
should've
took the money though, but
Yeah.
I know
The
people like
reason
that
he
that
gave
not
her the
rich
money was
had
that,
situations
for
that happen
that.
like that. I know, but But the thing, the more, but
So
it's like somebody on the
that
streets
makes
going,
me think she was calculating.
Yeah, she was calculating.
Yeah, she was calculating.
Baby the whole
She
time.
probably was
Because-
poking
and that's-
holes in the college
yeah,
and stuff.
like you
You
said,
never know.
groupies.
But
Like
yeah,
you said,
groupies.
But yeah, they don't
Yeah,
know,
they
man.
calculating.
She took
They
the money.
smarter now than
That
they
don't-
were
That's a gift. That's
20,
considered a
30
gift.
years
Okay.
ago.
The eyes on the court, that's considered a gift.
I'm gonna hit you with an old school one there. Have you ever heard the situations where chicks used to get the condoms, man, and at the trash can, nigga, and
Absolute.
hit them with the basers, dude, and put them up in them?
I heard that, but I
Okay,
don't think.
like I say,
you have to be
groupies-
really be desperate to do
But
that.
these groupies
They
are
are.
desperate like that, boy.
They
You
are.
don't understand.
I've not known nobody to have done that or whatever.
Well,
I've heard about
me
it.
either. but I've heard it.
I done been around to a lot of places. I done seen a lot of things. I done been around a lot of famous people. Guess what? These groupies, bro, they are something. I don't understand why you just want to chase somebody because they got money or something like that.
Absolutely.
Fame.
That's
Ain't
the
that
reason.
deep.
That's the
Yeah,
number one
it ain't
reason.
that deep.
Well, they
Get
got
an
if-
education, get a job. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
well, you
Quit
used to say the
chasing
same
after
thing
these
about the
folks for their
superstar.
money.
He got to start
yeah, I'm
thinking
not
more
taking that away
without
from-
thinking
yeah,
in the
yeah,
second
he-
party.
Yeah,
it
he was
it
out
works
there
both ways.
Being
Yeah.
Free Willy playing
It
Russian
works
roulette.
both
you know,
ways.
Hey, bro,
Right.
Say that
so
then.
good.
It works
And
both ways.
that's
bro.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, but
He-
I'm just
he-
speaking of the groupies right
Yeah.
now. You know
And
what I'm
that's
But you gotta
Anthony
speak of the
Edwards. He
desperation
played
out of
Russian
the athletes,
roulette
too,
and
to
got
go
caught.
to
You know?
solicit themselves like
Yeah.
that.
Get
They should
caught
be a
up.
little bit more.
Got caught up.
They should be
Put
more, a little bit more well groomed than
Put
that.
your hands around these young folks. Y'all got a young athlete. Parents, keep your hands around them, boy, because, hey, it's serious out
Yeah.
here.
We got a question for Smooth.
What's happening? So you think his mama should stay in his business for how long?
He's grown.
Forever.
Well, I'm going to put it to you like this.
She can give him advice, but he's grown. He's still gonna do what he want to do. That's what she
Yeah,
said.
he
So
gonna
you
make
can't
his
put it
own
no way.
decision.
That was a true statement. You got to just you can tell him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's in his particular situation, he's a star. His mama trying to, do the right thing. Yeah, you got to loosen that leash up to let him grow because he's a grown man. But at that family dinner, mama gonna give you the business. She gonna give you all the questions in the world. That's when you get your thing out. But sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest. Juju ain't no groupie. You know what I'm saying? Juju ain't no groupie. So him and Juju sitting there talking, then she just gonna
Right.
she gonna come sit down in the middle of them like, move out the way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That made your son look bad, right?
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
but
Juju's not a groupie, boy.
Right.
Juju doing her own thing. She's
But,
Right.
But at the end of the day, especially when you're grown, you can talk to him. She's not there in school with him or whatever. She's not there every minute of the hour or whatever. At the end of the day, when you're grown, you're gonna do what you want to do, regardless of what
Exactly.
type of guidance that you're getting. It happens there. You got kids, I got kids. I'm sure you got kids. Everybody. So you can groom up. You can tell a person all day long
All
what you
day
would
long.
want them to do. But at the end of the day, from a parental standpoint, they're still going to make their decisions on their own, and it can be, and they can be telling you, they can be telling their parents or parent, yeah, mom, I got it, or yeah, dad, I got it. I'm going to be this way, you be this way, and then 45 minutes later, they go and do the direct opposite. That's called parenting,
parents-
man.
And you got something
And
to
that's
do
true,
that.
man.
Look, parents
So
give
what-
advice based
so
on their
what
own.
was it worth when dinner is over and he loses to a girl from hood? Hey, if he messing with a girl from the hood, that's his fault.
Now she said, you said dinner, so you said what? When dinner's over, then what?
You
So
go
what,
home.
What was the point in doing what she did if it don't? if it's
That's,
not gonna last?
I'm just
That's what
saying,
you're
she just validated what I was saying.
But the thing is, okay, you trying to tell me you never took a female out to dinner and sent her on her way?
Huh?
Is that what y'all saying, basically?
I
I
have.
have. I'm not
I
gonna sit
have.
here and lie. And if any of them see this show, they gonna say, yeah, he ain't lying. Smooth showed took me to a nice restaurant. We had a good conversation. Had
Conversation
drinks. And
over
guess
once
what?
we left
At
out the
end
door.
Of the night, I kissed her on the forehead and sent her on her way.
But a lot of guys don't operate like that.
You know
A
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
guys don't
Oh,
operate
please
like
believe I
that.
ain't used to operate like that.
I know.
But
So
as I got older and got
so-
mature, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
So
start
it's
doing
a,
things
it's a,
little
it's a
bit
handful of
different.
ones that's going to do the right thing, and
Right.
a handful of ones that's going to do the wrong thing.
but that's the thing.
But most of them going to choose.
You got to
the
trust
dude, they're
your
going to fly
son.
south.
You
or
got
whatever.
to trust your son.
Or daughter.
Or daughter to do the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, there's just so
put
much
your- keep-
temptation in the
And
world.
you have
especially
to
when
you
you're
have to
famous.
look at Jaden Daniels and his mother's situation.
She almost like she is his woman or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's the
you
thing
know,
I kinda got. I'm
does
like,
Jalen?
oh.
Does he have a father figure in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. So
But
are
Daddy
they?
probably-
Wait a
Daddy
minute. Are
probably
they?
getting punked by mama? 'Cause wait, mama's
No.
still there?
You know, it could be a conversation where mama and daddy, but mama is the more vocal.
Vocal, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it could be that.
And she might
Or
be
it
the
could
more-
be,
and she might be
you
the
know,
one to initiate
that he
the
doesn't have a
studies.
father figure, but he does, right?
Yeah. Now, if I'd have seen Pops do that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It might have been a little bit different, because, you know, Pops would have been, you know, Mama was sitting there mugging like.
And
Yeah.
then, and then
You
I'm
know
just
what
gonna
I'm
be.
saying? Like-
Because you know what? Mama's basing it probably off
and-
experience she
and
had.
then talking from a real,
You know?
and then I'm
She's
being
basing
real
it
on-
off of experience
Right.
she had, so
And then
she don't
it's-
want her son to go through what
What
she
she went through,
And
yeah.
just,
what
and
she
just
went
being
through.
realistic, you know,
Cute.
like,
She
by-
is cute. His mama is cute. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
And they can fall into the Weaverman trap, and I'm not talking about him. But you know, it's a lot of guys. Or whatever I look at them on, I'm not gonna call them out of specifically with names or whatever. But you know, fame and fortune made them who they are, and they probably wouldn't get the attention from
Yeah,
a
that's
female
true, too.
standpoint
Yeah.
until they became this acquired taste for a pro basketball team or a pro
That's
football
true.
team.
Right.
So they don't know how to handle that when they wasn't getting it up
But
until
hold
now.
on, but hold on,
That's why
hold on,
mama.
hold on, hold
That's
on,
why
hold on.
mama's interjecting.
And I'm not saying that's
Hold
his,
on.
and I'm not saying
I'm about to
that,
say something, though.
and I'm not saying that's his. I'm just talking about. I'm talking from a generalistic
Yeah,
standpoint.
yeah, definitely.
Or whatever. You know,
I
a lot of these guys.
I know
when-
Jaden Daniels has seen some bad girls. He down at LSU, boy. That's
Yeah.
down at Baltimore. You done seen some things
Yeah.
down there. You ain't gonna tell me you
And
still
then-
went behind his kids.
Yeah.
You
Right.
went down at
Right.
LSU. Them boys,
and-
them
and-
tigers down there,
yeah.
boy. They got some tigers, some cougars.
And just think about how much aggressive they are, even when they do got the looks and the fame and the fortune and everything.
Yeah.
Some of them lack certain qualities in that area, so they not used to that attention coming from a
Right,
female
but
standpoint,
you know
so they
something?
can't handle it, bro.
After the standpoint of what you just said, though, this is what I'm gonna say. We never know the background of what's been happening at these schools. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you- Right. there you have it.
He could have been in a situation in one of these schools with one of these little girls. They tried to mess his career up. So that's what Mama. So we really can't say. So you
Yeah,
know
we
what
don't
I'm
know- yeah, we don't know what happens behind the scenes, that's true.
Anything can happen because you know what I'm saying. These little, they wicked out here. You know what I'm saying? They get dissed or something, and then now they want to yell, "Oh, he did this or he did that." So Mama keeping him safe.
Yeah, but
Right.
but you know what? But you know, you said based on prior events that took place or whatever. And she's like, oh well, I don't want my son to be like that because of what's going on right now. So she's trying to put a stamp on it real fast or whatever, and hopefully he listens to her or whatever. But she's not with him, catering to him every
that's
hour,
what
every
she's
second,
doing.
every day.
That's
but he's
exactly
still
what
going
she's
to
doing.
wander off and probably get sidetracked by friends. And if he haven't had to, and by women or whatever, he's still going to
But
do
like
what
you
he wants
said,
to do.
Smooth, at the end of the day, it's his decision.
It's just at the end of the day. His mom can coach him. All you like the old
All
saying
day
go.
long.
Yeah,
You
he
be
can
the
take
horse
the
to water.
advice and run with it.
Yeah,
or
but yeah. You be
or-
the horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Definitely.
a dominant saying, and that's what I mean. I know because she's seeing what's happening in the league today and what happened prior to the generation we have now.
Definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
You know,
Man,
I mean,
look,
she's trying
man,
to keep him safe.
I can
as
go
well,
all the way
you know?
back to Kareem,
Kobe
you
had
know,
an incident, you know
all
what I'm
those
saying?
guys from the 60s and 70s who have,
Yeah. Man, they
you know,
line up
been
at
in
the
that
door.
situation.
Will Chamberlain said they lining up.
Well, they lining up, bro.
He said, and it's like
Okay,
a
man.
host
I
of
didn't-
them.
I didn't-
You ever see the Magic Johnson movie?
Yeah. they
That's a
line up like-
prime
they
example
line
right
up
there.
like that. Hey, man, look here.
Woo!
I didn't been hanging with, you know, actresses, rappers, singers, different stuff like that. Man, the way that these folks literally line up. You could be at the clubs and stuff, man, they literally line up.
Yeah.
Straight up groupies, bro. Like
Yeah.
literally just line up.
Yeah.
Waiting to just. Oh, look how they do Chris Brown right now. He does them little shows or what them little things.
The
the
one-on-ones,
one-on-one meets.
yeah,
or what-
the photos, yeah.
You got chicks ruining their relationships.
Over here.
Yeah, for
Over,
real.
just so I can go meet Chris Brown.
I seen that he had
Are
like
you
20
serious?
of them where he
Look.
did online. He like, and he was on the show. And he was
And
like,
the
man,
dude
that shit
ain't
fun.
handsome.
He was like, shit, that's what. Nah, Chris Brown ain't no ugly dude, man. Don't hate on him
Yeah,
like
no.
that. That dude,
You know,
that dude's far from
look,
ugly.
man, all them
That
tattoos
dude's far
he got
from
around
ugly,
his-
man.
oh,
Don't hate on
man,
that
this
dude
is
on,
ugly.
on national
I'm gonna be honest.
requisitions
I'm
like
gonna be
this,
honest.
man. Don't
Listen,
do that.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Don't
this.
do
I
that.
mean, before the
You said Chris
tattoos,
Brown
he was
ugly.
not
Are you
looking young
kidding
man.
me, dude?
But now that he
Man,
got all them
he
tattoos
just-
going all the way around
He just look
he
like
ruined
some of
himself.
these- He just look like some of
He
these
handsome
chicks
and
out here
plus
that's-
he famous.
That's
So, you
super
know, he
fine,
got it
they
both
got
ways.
tattoos all.
But-
now they just look like a
That-
playboy.
But that's
check
the
this
trend.
out.
But that's a trend and effect in the world, especially from the youth
Yeah.
or whatever, you know.
But then
But
we
that
got
don't
old
take
folks
away
doing
from
it.
how he look
Well, check
or
this
whatever.
I feel you, but check this out, y'all.
Come on, man.
We're gonna flip this real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the old folks. Oh, it's old folk time. It is Bo Knows. Yes.
Yes. Hello, everybody. This is for you, Lil J.
Okay.
A handful of African American players had been members of earlier Notre Dame teams.
Go Irish.
But Wayne Edmonds and running back Richard Dick Washington became the first black players ever to appear in a game for the Fighting Irish during their sophomore season in 1953. Wayne Edmonds becomes the first black student athlete to earn a monogram on the football team. You know, he lettered. After high school, Washington signed on at Notre Dame, where he became the first black player to score a touchdown.
Wow.
When he scampered 31 yards for a score in the Irish 37-7 1953 win over Purdue. Both young men would go on to be part of the 1953 team that went undefeated and was named national champions in several polls. During the 1953 season, Georgia Tech refused to host Notre Dame for a home game because black players Edmonds and Washington were on the team.
Wow.
The game was moved to South Bend. That is your
That's
fact.
That's crazy.
So I know you're a big Notre Dame fan,
I
so
love
am
it.
I.
Yeah.
But I thought that.
Hey, can I speak a little bit on that? I know what you said. That was spot on because my daughter, whatever, she was a college preparatory straight A student, and she had the opportunity to go to Notre Dame. She went and stayed on their campus to visit and everything like that. And I'm like, I'm on a high horse. I'm like, I'm gonna get free tickets, all this, whatever. But at the end of the day, when she came back, she said she don't want to. It wasn't her cup of tea for obvious reasons or whatever. And I'm not going to speak on them, but she was like she wasn't happy with kind of how they carry on or what how she said that she was good or whatever. So I made her make her own decision.
Okay,
So
where
she went
she's
to-
going now?
She went to U of Indy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What's up?
I got to
Is
feel that or whatever.
she still there or she graduated?
Nah, she still no. She ended up she got upset about something and dropped out of school and got a really good job. I don't know why she did that or what. I was devastated.
Well, she got a good job,
But
so
she got a
hey,
really
hey,
she got a really good job doing. She's been working and doing decent for herself or whatever.
Good.
But
That's good.
when she shared her thoughts with me about Notre Dame, it didn't change my likings of her, but I can understand though because it's a real prestigious school up in there. And like you said, based on what you said, I mean, it's they've been kind of like it's hard to get in there.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to iterate on what she was saying, but it was her cup of tea.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta send my shots out real quick to the sponsor, Sub-Zero Ice Cream, 47 South Illinois Street. Sometimes I gotta come on down here and hang out with us and sit in the show live. Like I said, it's getting ready to get warm outside. We're gonna be sitting outside, so y'all need to come on down here, get your milkshakes, get your ice cream cones, or whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying? As you can see on the little picture, you got them in the bowls. You can get them on. Hey, look, come get some. It's good. They got they got different things. They got the vegan ice cream. They got low fat. You know what I'm saying? So hey, look here. Come and check them out. 47 South Illinois Street. Let's do this.
Right on.
But
Right on.
And after this,
Lil J, you want the vegan ice cream, right?
I want the vegan. I want the one I want you to give me after the OK series over with. I want the one that he had that was looked really good. It tore him up.
you got to talk to the
have
big
it.
dog for that.
Why just give me nipulation or something like that? It's cool, baby. It's cool.
Hey man, you got to talk to the big dog
It's
for that.
cool. I get the
That was a big dog treat.
I know. You can.
Mr. Sub-Zero himself.
Yeah, I don't want to take me out because I almost shook you. And you can't have it. No more,
That was
right?
Mr. Sub-Zero himself that hooked that up for us. 'Cause we was on time. You know what I'm saying?
So we got the frozen lettuce sandwich back.
I got the frozen lettuce sandwich.
Okay,
Give me
frozen lettuce sandwich.
You know what I'm saying? Give me lettuce. Give me lettuce.
We gotta get rid of Mr. Watson.
You know what I'm saying?
Get y'all
Give me some
Shout out to
celery and
the producer.
carrots. You know what I'm
James,
saying?
you had something to say?
I just already said it. Go Irish.
No.
No. But we ain't
And
done with the show
also,
yet,
and
though.
also,
Nah.
hey, man, what is wrong with y'all?
Because we silly like that. Because he be messing up
Hey,
his
ladies
mind.
out there want you to, come to
come
my
on
wife's
over
shop or whatever.
Finish this one.
Nails, okay.
Go ahead and finish your thing.
Nails Barberonica Studio 52, or when it comes here,
Studio
Studio 62. I'm sorry, 6240 Kaufman
He reading the
Dry.
screen.
No, I'm not. I ain't got my glasses on, man. Come on, man.
Just be up here.
We gonna fire him.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know.
Hey, look here, cousin.
But
we
Nels
gonna
Bob
fire him.
Veronica Studio 62 is what y'all need to know.
What's the address again?
Check this out. we gonna let him have his address real quick. We gonna bring the man of the hour on
Right.
now. Mr. Pittsburgh himself, Mr. Sub-Zero himself. Come on over here.
Come on in.
We sure appreciate you.
Let me bend down a little
bit.
Yeah, come on in here. Now, the bet is, so for some ice cream, that OKC is gonna get put out first round. And the bet they want that super one over there was the bad blood over there. That
Red blood.
Bad blood.
Bad
Bad
blood.
blood.
That bad blood was bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was.
I ain't gonna lie. It got my sugar levels high. My wife told me I can't eat no more.
That's why I mean,
Right, right.
that's why we got
Yeah.
a bet for a lettuce sandwich with mustard and ketchup
yeah,
on.
but they
Yeah,
they
so
want
the bet
one-
is between me and him.
Me and
so,
you, yeah.
They want one of them
Yeah.
again.
We can do that.
Oh, oh,
Right.
there it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Producer is buying it.
Producer buy.
All right.
Yep.
That's me for it. That's
No, but you know, he don't have to buy. He's buying.
The loser
loser
buy.
Hey, the loser buy. The losers buy.
The loser buy. Yeah, the loser buy. Y'all try to slide that in. I ain't gonna let them do me like that. Come on, man.
But if,
No.
but if he buys, it means you have to buy my wife one because that'd be a considerable
No.
hospitable bet. You know what I'm saying? It'd be
Hey,
a
She ain't
hospitable
part of
bet.
this bet.
So you gotta take
Hey, hold on.
I want you
Now.
to suffer the consequences for it.
Now, wait a minute now, because we all married on this stage right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And what the pastor say? When you get married, you become what?
One.
So that means you gotta
Buy two.
No, I buy one.
Jay
Y'all
had a
get
good
two
argument
spoons.
there. Jay had a
They
good
get
argument.
two spoons, okay? I buy one and y'all get two spoons, okay? That's what that is.
Well, if he buys one, you still gotta compliment your bet.
I get
Because
two
that'd be
spoons,
on the line. You
okay?
just have to compliment your bet, brother.
Yeah, it is.
Though. I ain't
It
gonna lie.
really
That
is.
hey, bad blood was bad. I ain't gonna even lie. Y'all need to come
Yeah,
on down here
man.
to Sub-Zero, man. Get
Look,
some ice cream.
I stayed up
Tell
to 12:30 after you eat that.
Boy,
Sugar level was.
I ain't gonna even lie, boy. I got home.
Yeah.
My boy looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Done. Ooh. Eyes was
But
big.
it's good. It's good. It was good. Look, I wasn't even paying attention to the show. I had mine over here, and I was.
Boy, him and Reggie was going there. I'm sitting there like that.
Shouts out to Reg for not
Yeah,
being
you
here
know,
today,
my
man.
bad,
My buddy,
Reggie.
I miss
we
you,
gonna
man.
shoot you out, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
You know something? I know you just was on
Put that
vacation
graphic
and-
back up
and-
again.
And had a good time, you know what
I
I'm
need
saying?
you to start.
that graphic
I need you to
back
start,
up.
You know,
But I know when you come back, you gonna get me for this. You gonna get me for this. But Reggie on vacation, y'all.
Yes.
We got to love it.
Yeah.
Reg, I hope you look. You're not gonna be too happy about this.
Yeah, we
Right.
got Reggie. Yeah, on his vacation.
We were giving you a hint.
Shouts out
Yeah,
to Reg,
Reggie
man.
was on vacation. We miss you, dog.
Yeah.
We know you're gonna be back next week, and when you come, you're gonna be trying to snatch another O from me because I got you again.
The troll
But it's
king.
all, it's
Right.
all good. I'm trolling you right now. I am trolling the king of trolls.
Hey, man, you look pretty comfortable out
He
there,
found
man.
something in the water.
Oh man. There he got him. He hooked up with a mermaid. And the shark don't even like that. Come on, the shark like you take.
shark
Hey,
coming to
the
get
shark
you
is
up
like
out
you
there.
taking my woman.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to kill, dog. You know what I'm saying? My
Damn.
filet of fish.
Troll king.
Yeah, he got the speedos. I knew he was gonna have some.
I hope he wasn't playing golf in there. I know he's gonna get us when he come back. Hey, Ray, look here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
Everybody
ain't.
hit the
You know,
subscribe
you
button
wasn't
or
here.
something.
I'm not.
So you set yourself up. When you're not here, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. But it's been a great show.
And people
fellas.
out there, don't
Yeah,
forget to
it's
hit the
been-
like button,
been a good
subscribe button, do what you need to do.
That's
or
it.
whatever. Keep
That's
supporting us. We love y'all. Yep.
I already know. Hey, hold on before we go.
What's that?
Golden State in the play-in. We out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Gold, Reggie, Smooth, Little James, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Ladies and gentlemen,